At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you, Dudu. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
Nikos.
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Oh.
Yes, Dudu?
Why do
No.
you spend time with me?
We're friends, right?
Taos, regarde ce que j'ai adopté.
Is that so odd?
Regarde.
I am from Dusker.
Je l'ai appelé Xiao.
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two
Courage,
different
Brice.
things.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
Nikos, il a rien
You are
dit.
a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Oh. Ginji, regarde.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Mercedes.
Je crois pas, Taos.
Oh, Dudu. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety. And praying for good desserts tonight. And that my next exam goes well.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dudu. Weren't you born in Dusker?
Yes.
Do the people of Dusker pray to the goddess too?
Dusker had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Dusker is a ruin.
Oh, bébé.
Dusker may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
On est
Really?
synchro tous les
That
deux.
would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Dusker is gone, but I'm still here.
Parce qu'attends, tout son corps gigote, hein. Il a un gros bidou, mais je le montre pas tout de suite. Ça sera avec sa gamée, sa goumée. Son bidou, il gigote? Il gigote le gros bidou? Eh oui!
My goodness. Sword training again today? Don't overdo it, all right?
I certainly won't, but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby?
Il
How
vient de
wonderful.
Genshin.
I would probably get tired of it, but that's just me.
Didn't you say you hoped to take the sword test soon?
Courage, Brice. Mais non, mais
You're
arrête!
right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried about me?
It didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Okay, but keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. We have our work cut out for us.
I usually just hold the sword without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it. I was nervous at first, but just look at me now. Yeah!
Oh.
Well, I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just meant to swing the sword. I didn't think it would go flying like
J'aime
that.
beaucoup Mercedes.
I'm impressed
Parce
with
qu'elle
how
est douce et
quickly
en
you
même
can
temps elle
dodge.
est
Yes,
très
I know you
forte.
didn't intend to murder me, though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. But if you keep at it and refuse to give up, you're certain to
Oui.
improve.
Do you really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh! There's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough. Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
I'm the one who tore it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please don't worry yourself over it. Just focus on your exam.
Moi j'attends le thé. On va pouvoir boire du thé avec tout le monde.
Mercedes, you look divine as always.
Sylvain
Are you
il
off to
m'énerve
pray?
par contre.
Oh, hello,
Uh.
Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray.
Le dragueur
did
de
you guess?
service là, Ringabel.
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh,
Ouais,
I
ouais.
get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a
Oh
dope.
vas-y, il sort ça
I
à
just-
toutes les gonzesses.
I think you're special.
Arrête.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you
Oui,
better.
oui, en toute
As friends, I
amitié, oui.
mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in
Nikos
House
il drague
Bartels.
toutes les filles qu'il
Bartels?
croise, je
I
jure.
thought you were born to House Martreats.
Sur
It's a
Discord, dès qu'il y a une
complicated
pépé de
story.
filles,
I'm not sure
il
that
y
it's
va
a very
direct.
interesting
Il
one,
envoie un
but
MP.
I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
Ah,
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
ouais, ouais, dégage.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Mhm. Par contre, moi j'ai aucun lien qui s'est développé. C'est incroyable. Par contre, je peux épouser qui en fille? Alors, Mercedes. Dorothée. Oh, Dorothée, j'aime pas trop. Franchement, si je devais faire un top waifu. Oh Réa. Réa. Réa en première. Mercedes. Ingrid aussi, j'aime bien. Annette. Petra troisième. Petra troisième. Petra, elle a un air d'Urbosa. Ouais, troisième. Léonie, peut-être aussi, j'aime bien. Catherine, oui, Catherine. Complètement. Mais j'arrête.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in
Oh,
the
du
place.
shopping.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always
Oh,
were.
That's just what I was about to say.
oui.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure...
We'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Ah, elle se donne des surnoms, j'ai remarqué. Merci et Annie. Oh. Je vais t'appeler Bélif. Bélif et Nekis. Trop mignon. T'aimes pas Nekis?
That's
Right.
Attends, il y a une quête là?
What? I desired fresh air.
Ouais, cher.
I have a favor to ask.
J'aimerais pêcher s'il vous plaît. Mais je sais pas si j'ai... Oh non, j'en ai qu'un. Il m'en faudrait d'autres. Je sais pas où les acheter. Je crois que c'est au marché. On va aller au marché. On va aller au marché. C'était qui celui qui parlait toujours avec des guillemets? Je m'en rappelle plus. Oh, mais, c'est la waifu de Nekis. Regardez. Lui il aime bien elle, je crois. C'est elle que t'aimais bien, ouais, Nekis. On dirait qu'elle sort de la Japan Expo avec ses cheveux roses là, Hatsune Miku. T'as vraiment aucun goût, hein. C'est incroyable. T'as plein de waifus, mais t'es tombé sur elle, quoi. Mais enfin, bref.
What do you require?
Thank you.
Battalions from various, as we are allowed to hire them, as they fight. When that happens,
Bah non, comme ça, moi, on sait jamais s'il y a Diggy qui débarque ou quelqu'un d'autre. Et puis je préfère la VO pour certains personnages. Là, je préfère plus l'anglais que le japonais. Vas-y, je vais te montrer. Attends, je vais te montrer. Attends. Attends. Alors. Non, bah non, je vais te faire écouter plutôt. Est-ce que c'était elle? C'était elle qui crie. C'est pas de toi. Oh, peut-être ça crie pas tant que ça. Ça a l'air d'aller. Non. Non.
怖かったでも終わりました驚かさないでくださいよちょっとした仕事ですさっきの人の案内を頼まれてやっぱり
La meuf a 16 ans. Moi, à partir de là, j'arrête. Moi, c'est bon. À 16 ans, tu me parles comme ça, je t'envoie une babouche. C'est bon. Ça, faut arrêter. Non, à 16 ans, t'as pas une voix comme ça, les gars. On n'a pas une voix comme ça. Je suis désolée de briser un mythe, mais non. Ou alors on fait exprès, mais non. C'est pas possible. Et ce qui est bizarre, c'est que... Il y en a, elles ont des voix aiguës, mais par exemple, je crois que Sotis, elle a pas une voix aiguë, la déesse. Non, elle en a... Je pense pas, pas dans mes souvenirs. Mais les filles, elles avaient des voix super aiguës, ça me saoulait. Et puis elles criaient tout le temps, donc t'avais l'impression d'être dans un hentai. Moi, ça me termine, moi. Moi, faut pas, moi. C'est bon.
I've heard whispers about Lord Leonardo. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army?
Mais je sais pas si elle est malade.
Professor,
Non, mais je veux
you are
dire...
working late
Non,
last
mais
night,
Brice,
weren't you?
on
You
va
shouldn't
dire que...
overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you
Il y a
if
une
you stay
catégorie
up
de
too
personnes
late.
qui font exprès de faire des voix aiguës pour être mignonnes, quoi.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Et là, c'est le cas, vu qu'elle est timide, elle a peur. Donc moi, ça me saoule. C'est un truc qui me... Après, j'imagine que les mecs, ils doivent avoir des voix, mais d'auto-game. Hein. Je suis sûre que Claude et tout le... Et je crois que j'ai jamais écouté Claude en VO, hein. Mais il doit avoir une voix de BG. Ça doit être indécent.
His Highness is strong, but on the front lines, anything can happen.
Ah oui, mais c'est très grand, hein. Et
Losing him would be
on peut pas tout
devastating for
visiter
Fargus.
encore, Ginji.
I hope the church understands that.
Bah moi je pense que je préfère généralement l'anglais. Généralement c'est le japonais que je mets, et des fois je mets l'anglais, ça dépend. Bravely Default, j'ai mis en japonais parce que c'était cool. Ça allait.
Let's see. Doubtless, there are times when one must take up their blade, even if there's no chance of winning. But this, it's downright senseless.
Ouais, il y avait pas trop de voix
Lord
aiguës,
Lenard
hein,
knows
c'était normal.
If he had enough allies to back his rebellion, it would be a different matter.
Oh, elle était bien. La VO aussi, elle est bien. Ringuimbel, il lui donne une voix
My
de...
apologies. I was
de
just thinking
lover.
aloud. This whole situation is a bit too strange for my liking.
Ah, ça sera anglais,
Even with the necessary
Gadgetar.
preparations in place, there is always
Ouais,
a
après,
chance
c'est les
that
préférences de
something
chacun.
unexpected will occur. Please be ready for anything, Professor. Will you do me a
C'est bien,
favor?
c'est qu'ils nous laissent le choix. Par exemple, si je devais jouer à Fate Samurai, j'aurais mis en VO. Parce que voilà, c'est au Japon. Comme ça, voilà. Oh, les petits chats. Je vais vous nourrir parce que sinon Ginji, il va pas être content. Allez. Allez, je vous donne une truite. Encore? Ben... Ah non, mais ils vont pas tout manger. Hein? Quel gros tas. Ah, Guilty Gear, ils étaient bien les... La VO. Moi j'aimais bien. Lana.
Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garrick Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons
Ah,
and
l'Abyss.
tales to tell. But only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself. Hey, Professor! Fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal.
Bah Plantio il est pas là, alors je vais dire ne pas inviter. Voilà Plantio, t'avais qu'à être là. Sinon je l'aurais engagé, par là je l'engage pas. Désolée. Non, je vais voir ça.
Thank you. Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients.
Plantio en
better.
larmes.
A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
Mais non, on va l'engager quand même.
What?
Hi there.
Mais moi de toute façon je vais engager... Non, je peux pas engager Claude malheureusement, mais... Sinon je l'aurais fait, mais je vais engager Cyril. J'aime bien Cyril, il est choupi. Time.
Thanks for your help.
Et je peux pas encore boire du thé, c'est incroyable. Je peux pas encore.
Right. Hello. Professor. Really?
Mais tu vas le mettre en difficile, Godetta, ou tu vas le mettre en normal, Brice?
Hey!
Ah, c'était ici. Mais regardez, il y a un chat à l'église, Genji. C'est trop. Ah oui, là on peut donner des conseils. Alors, contenu... Attends. Je m'en fiche d'être petit d'abord, mais bon. S'il y avait un moyen de gagner rapidement quelques centimètres, je dirais pas non. Ah, c'est Nécos. Alors Nécos, qu'est-ce que je vais te dire? On peut rien y faire, c'est comme ça. Bien dormir peut être bénéfique pour la croissance. Pensez à manger... Bah, mange des légumes, espèce de nain. T'es pas satisfait des gosses? Bah tu te démerdes.
Thank you so much for your help.
Si Dieu t'a fait petit, c'est pas pour rien. Allez hop, ça dégage. Espèce de nain, va.
Well,
Attendez, je crois que j'ai fait toutes les quêtes. Yes. On va aller pêcher. Ensuite, bah je sais pas. On va aller manger. Ouais, on va pêcher, on va manger. Mais bon, on a compris. On a compris que t'étais fort, Brice. T'inquiète.
okay.
Attendez, je peux pas acheter des... Attends, ouais.
Welcome.
Parce que lui, c'est un mage maintenant. Exactement. T'as pas de... Bah mince, alors comment ça marche eux, quand ils font de la magie? Ils ont pas de livre? C'est comme ça? Ils ont rien? C'est bizarre.
Come back soon.
Maybe. Welcome.
Ah, il y a des seaux, tiens.
This one? This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you.
Alors ça, c'est chiant, c'est que... Mais soit...
This one? Thank you.
Mais
This
soit...
one?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mais soit... Insupportable.
Please come again.
Alors...
What do you require?
Non, je crois pas que j'ai besoin d'une escouade. Ah, Anna, tiens.
Farewell.
Bon. Non, bah je crois que c'est bon. J'ai un ver de terre. On peut nourrir les chiens, mais on s'en fout des chiens. On est team chat ici. Les chiens, ils se débrouilleront. Bélaf, tais-toi. Non mais Neka, de toute façon, là il est en train de jouer à League of Legends en même temps. Peut pas tout faire Nekos, hein. Je faisais pipi. T'es obligé de le dire, punaise. On n'a pas envie de savoir en fait, Nekos. Mon dieu. Bah, ce qui est bien en pêchant, c'est qu'on a de l'XP après en tant que prof. Je sais pas, y a quoi comme rapport entre pêcher et être prof, mais... Tais-toi, Bella. Je sais quelle blague tu vas faire. Tais-toi, Bella. La ferme. Oh, mais les profs, ça pécho les élèves. Allez, tais-toi, c'est vrai. En plus, c'est ce que je vais faire, hein, techniquement. Tu peux épouser tes élèves, mais bon. Et autre temps, autre mœurs, ok? Là, je vais pécho Dimitri, là. Non mais carrément mettre la réaction de The Rock. J'ai une barbotte. Ah bah super. Voilà, j'ai fini. Bon, je vais peut-être planter des trucs. Parce que c'est vrai qu'on a... Bah...
This flower is one that is eating
Toi, je vais
insects.
te recruter, ma
Is
chérie.
that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan.
Je peux te recruter? Viens.
Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me intrigue. Please make sure you are speaking with me again.
Alors, les caractéristiques sont très importantes pour Petra. Technique cavalerie. Obtenez plus d'expérience puis réessayez de recruter l'unité. Ok. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Voilà, j'ai augmenté l'XP. On va planter des fleurs. Ou les récolter aussi. Oh! Ah mais ça, Bélaf, qu'est-ce qui traînerait sur ce truc? Gneu, je veux planter des légumes, gneu. C'est bon, oui. Et voilà. Et ben... Non mais regardez cette chemise prête à exploser à tout moment. Waouh. Là la chemise, il va la faire tomber.
Hey, Professor, do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving.
Ah bah j'ai moi.
No matter how much I eat before I train.
Tu peux me manger, Raphaël, si tu veux.
My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Attends, je peux te recruter?
Good to see you, Professor. Did you need something from... I was just on my way to train, so I'm pretty busy. We can talk...
Ah, tu veux quoi, toi? Force cuirassée, ok. Ok. Ginji, s'il pouvait, il recruterait les chats. Il recrute les chats pour l'armée. Sa chambre, il y a plein de chats. Du coup, bon, on va les manger. Hein. Alors, eh bien, vous n'avez pas l'air très en forme, vous deux. C'est parti.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but
You're too kind.
Et on va cuisiner. Je vais cuisiner avec Dédé. Ouais. Avec Dudu. Allez, viens, Dudu, on va manger. Un ragoût.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you were...
Il adore cuisiner, Dudu. Mais moi, j'ai toujours pas de discussion avec eux. Hein. Oh, si. Ah non. Oh. Ah, je peux avec Mercedes. Ah oui, il faut que j'aille dans un lieu... Attendez. Attends, c'est quoi pour la carte? Non, c'est pas ça. Oui, c'est là. C'est où avec elle? Bah attendez, normalement je peux lui parler à Mercedes. Merde.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the
Non
horror
mais je viens
of it?
d'imaginer, mais une prof habillée comme ça, mais...
Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Ah merde, bah, je peux pas ma chérie, j'ai plus de points d'activité. Bah évidemment que tu vas à tous ces cours, toi.
Really?
Mais je me demande si je peux pas aller dans les abysses, là... Oh, papa.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph, I think.
Mais j'ai plus de points d'activité, papou.
I have a request.
Ah si j'ai. Attends. Trouver l'objet que Gérald a perdu. Mademoiselle Chiffre dans Spirou. Oui.
Well, no way.
Did you hear? The kingdom. Spilling.
Would you be so kind as to
Ah
do me
oui,
a
il fallait que je
favor?
plante des légumes. Ah bah oui, désolé. Fallait que tu plantes You. Haha. Dis donc, Bella, t'as pas des anecdotes plus gentilles que ça quand même, plus sympas? Parce que toi quand même, t'es salé hein, ce soir. Tu peux pas être mignon? C'est trop demandé? Non! Brice! Brice! Voilà, Bellaf. Tu me fais chier, Bellaf. Voilà, là t'as chauffé, Brice. Ah, ça y est, attendez. Cadeau pour offrir un présent que quelqu'un... Oui, voilà, je peux offrir des cadeaux maintenant, je peux. Je peux. À qui on va offrir des cadeaux? Ah bah alors là... Coucou Neko. Non, non.
Say,
Viens là. Viens là. Allez, viens chouchou.
Professor,
Ah, ça y est. Je peux lui parler. Oui.
good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone
Mais
is
non,
cared
Kinji,
for.
fais-toi
But
plaisir.
it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
Je me force pas.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now
Toi,
and again.
écoute le jeu, Nekos.
The mind has a
Au lieu de
tendency to
réagir
make mistakes when
à
you've
2 à l'heure,
exhausted
là.
yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... Oh, well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes.
Ça vous est déjà arrivé d'aller à l'école en pyjama?
Ah, that's
Moi
right.
non, mais...
What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push
Mon
yourself
Dieu.
too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me. Is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to
Nekas,
help
je suis
you
sûre que ça lui est
any way I
arrivé.
can.
Nekas.
Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Si, ça t'est arrivé. Belaf aussi, ça lui est arrivé d'aller à l'école en pyjama. Je suis sûre. Tellement il est crevé, il est parti en pyjama. Mais du coup, je peux offrir des cadeaux. Qu'est-ce que... Qui je vais l'offrir
What?
Ah, peut-être à toi.
What?
Bah... Ah, peut-être que je peux pas encore. Attends, je vais regarder. Ah, si. Non, pas à toi. Attends, ou alors... Attends. Ah oui, il faut deviner. Oh là là.
Inspirational. This flower... This is not belonging to me. This is not belong...
Un amateur de magie. Ah, le professeur. Ça doit être le prof. Le papy, là. Faut que je le cherche. Et c'est bon, c'est prêt. Je vais voir. Non, attendez. Non. Ah, c'est bien, c'est indiqué. C'est ça, Hanman. Je crois que c'est Hanman. Il est où? Hanman. Regardez comment il est petit.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely! I knew you'd see things my way. Hey, Professor. Here to cause some trouble? No? Well, whatever then. Ah.
Ah, peut-être que t'aimes bien les armes, non?
For me? This is so great. What's this? No.
C'est pas toi. Peut-être toi alors.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Kaspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of
Oh, mais
food
moi
in
aussi,
mere
Brice, hein, pour sortir les poubelles, je sors en pyjama. Hein. Quand vraiment je sors que pour les poubelles, je m'en vais en pyjama Subaru. Hein. Et puis c'est tout. Hein.
If that is a polite way of calling him a goat, I'm inclined to agree. It's not mine.
Oh bah là. Il est où, Hanman?
Say,
Ah, il est là.
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes? That woman! She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded
C'est
or
grave.
torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh. I can't believe I left this behind. Oh, thank you so much for retrieving
C'est bon,
it.
j'ai trouvé. Bah, du coup, ça doit être sa prof. Oh là là, c'est une petite nature, Anne-Man. Attends, cette pratique dessinée par Gérald appartient sûrement à quelqu'un qui l'a bien connu. Ah Léonie. Ça doit être Léonie, ça. Faut que je cherche Léonie. Léonie. Ah non, je pense pas que c'est... Attends, non. Elle est pas de notre maison, Léonie. Non. Oh, Yanekyo.
Professor.
Léonie. Bah mince alors. Attendez, ce qui s'affiche en bleu, c'est nos élèves, et en jaune, ça doit être les autres alors. Poyo. Oui, c'est ça, donc le jaune. Non, là c'est Dorothea. Ah, elle est là, Léonie. Je l'ai trouvée.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor? I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that. Oh, that's mine! Thanks so much for finding it.
Ouais, je savais. Et il faut que j'aille voir la prof. Manuela, c'est ça. Ah, et Réa, faut que je lui offre un ourson. Je vais lui offrir un ourson peluche. J'espère qu'elle aime bien. Elle juge pas, hein.
Did you hear? The kingdom spilling the blood.
Tiens, est-ce que c'est à toi?
No, that's not mine.
Ah, c'est pas à toi?
I hope you find the owner.
Mince alors, c'est à qui? Ah! Gérald! Gérald alors! C'est Gérald. Réa! Bonjour.
Pointing a sword at the holy church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself.
Souvent elles sont très douces les musiques.
To the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Je croise les doigts. J'espère qu'elle aime les choses mignonnes, sinon je me pends.
I appreciate this.
Ah, c'est pas ce que tu préfères. Ah merde. Oh, qu'est-ce que tu préfères, ma chérie? Ah, je sais. Elle aime bien les livres d'église. Je crois qu'on peut en acheter, ça. Bah oui, je suis bête. Bah oui. C'est une sainte. Donc, Ouais, elle déteste pas, c'est déjà ça. Oui, ça doit être à toi. Attends. Ah, je peux pas... C'est pas toi, mais c'est qui?
Professor.
Non mais là, je vois pas, là. Ah C'est Rhett, là, je sais plus son nom. Cheveux verts, là. Ouais, c'est Tef, c'était. On va t'appeler c'était. Ouais, c'était toi. doit être toi.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame. Have you witnessed any such behavior?
Mais elle a quel âge? Du coup, c'est peut-être... Non. Non, je vois pas de qui vous parlez,
If
monsieur.
you see anything similar in the future, please inform the perpetrators of their peril.
Ok.
I'm sorry to say,
C'est
I
pas
have
toi?
no idea.
Mais... L'Institut de magie. Bon bah écoute, je sais pas. On verra. Je regarderai la soluce. Il y a une soluce pour ça, des objets trouvés, c'est ce que je ferai. Hein. Tant pis, tant pis. Par contre, les abysses, il y a moyen d'y aller maintenant? Attendez, comment on fait pour y aller? Il y avait pas un truc? Non.
Hi there.
Mais attends, j'ai pas fini. La première fois, non. Il faut trouver le passage.
Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch up, but I'm super... This isn't...
Non, ça t'appartient pas. Je sais plus. Bah, peut-être plus tard, je regarderai la solution. Mais là, pour l'instant, je trouve pas.
no.
Oh, tant pis. Oh non, c'est bon. Bon bah, fin du quartier libre. C'est parti pour la semaine de boulot. Ah, anniversaire. Attendez, c'est quoi vos objectifs déjà? Quoi? On va entraîner cuirassé, ouais. Allez, c'est parti. Anna aussi. Anna, tu seras cuirassé. Ok.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Now I feel like I'm getting...
Bravo ma chérie. Mais le problème c'est que c'est leur point faible de base. Donc c'est compliqué. Ouais, en fait, je suis en train de augmenter leurs points faibles en fait. Il doit pas du tout être moine. En fait, je prends vraiment le contraire de ce qu'il devrait être. C'est ça qui est marrant. Attends. H, t'étais quoi, H? Ah, t'étais une H, ok. Ah oui, et puis ils augmentent très lentement quand ils doivent enseigner leurs points faibles. Ah ouais, c'est... Ok. Bah c'est parti.
I'd like you to explain something.
Oui. Je suis au service de son Altesse depuis 4 ans. J'ai honte, mais je dois admettre que je ne connais toujours pas son plat préféré. Quand je lui demande, il change de sujet. Demandez à quelqu'un qui le connaît depuis longtemps. Servez-lui des mets variés et vous trouverez. Il aime peut-être tout simplement.
I don't think you understand the situation.
Ah, j'ai été de mauvais conseils. Mais putain, je suis une bonne prof. Vas-y, Anna, tiens.
Thanks a million.
Ah, Annette veut me parler? Pourquoi?
Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment? Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me? Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay, I finally get it! You really are a great teacher. I knew asking you was the right idea. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. Know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us.
Darky!
Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off.
Darky, tu viendras m'aider ce soir?
Girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh wait. Oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today. I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Who put this stupid barrel here?
Non mais Darky, ce qui est bien avec lui, c'est que... Bah... Généralement, je suis gênée de demander de l'aide et après de dire bon bah c'est bon, tu m'as aidé, maintenant je peux jouer tout seul. Ce qui est bien avec Darky, c'est que bah, je suis pas gênée de le virer. Je suis à l'aise avec Darky.
There are so many. Is it possible to finish in a single day?
I'm not sure, but even if we don't finish, it probably won't be much of a problem.
Same old Mercy. Well, let's do this.
We finished our work, Professor.
C'est un compliment que je viens de faire Darky.
Sorry.
Mais c'est un compliment, mais t'as de QI. Je viens de dire que je suis pas gênée avec toi.
It's all coming together. I'm really getting the hang.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On fait une bataille? Yeah. Mais on peut le faire qu'une fois. Bon, vas-y. Non mais laisse tomber, Ginji, il a deux de QI Darky, il comprend pas. C'est comme Nekos, hein, je lui fais un compliment, il va croire que c'est une critique. Belaf aussi, deux de QI. C'est parti. Ah oui, c'est ma musique préférée. Super.
I'll cut through.
Je regarde. Je vais me faire défoncer. Bah ils sont de niveau 10, je suis niveau 2. Je suis niveau 2. Je suis mort. Là je suis mort, je suis quasi mort là.
Here goes.
Ah ouais mais faut farmer sec là.
What should I do?
Here we go. Let's keep our guard up.
Ouais mais je sais pas si je vais m'en sortir là.
Stay focused.
Ready.
I'll give it my all. I'll go. You're weak. Strong?
Ouais.
Aye aye.
I'm on it.
Oh, ils sont tenus.
Just give up. Guess I've...
Ma stratégie, hein.
Another win.
C'est pas grave s'ils meurent, au moins je crois qu'ils gardent leur XP, donc c'est pas grave. Ce n'est pas grave. Ah mais c'est vrai que t'as soin, mais c'est vrai que j'ai fait soin. Là j'avais oublié.
I have...
écoutez, ça a l'air de passer, je suis étonnée.
Stay vigilant. Why am I even here? I can... Be gone.
Guess I've...
Ok. Faut soigner là, mes chéris. Félix, vas-y. Je crois que c'est bon.
Whoops.
Ah, Annette! Annette est morte. Bon. De toute façon, elle revient après. C'est pas grave.
We must...
Oh là 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 là!
The bed.
Ah, je sens que Juju, ça va être ma pièce maîtresse.
I must stay focused.
I'll get it. Another win.
Let's be careful.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, ça attaque quand j'avais
Proceed with caution.
Ouais, pas les aider.
A threat eliminated.
Seems I prevailed. Have I...
Ok.
I have...
I would...
Ben, ce qui est cool, c'est que le mode facile, c'est vraiment un mode facile. Donc c'est cool. Ça se voit que c'est un mode facile là. Je le sens.
Here we go.
What should I do?
You fought well.
Stay vigilant. Got too cocky. Just give up.
What?
Félix va mourir, c'est pas grave. On va augmenter.
Move carefully. That's how it goes.
Ça change tellement le fait que ils perdent, c'est pas une perte définitive. Ça c'est cool, hein. Ça change la vie, hein. Il est où Dudu? Il est là. Va les sauver Dudu, dépêche-toi.
Careful, please.
Bah, Dimitri les Cheetos. Évidemment. C'est quoi, tu vas le soigner?
As expected. I'm not.
Nice.
Oh Dudu.
Not good. Doing my part. My left.
That is that.
Et voilà, terminé. Niveau 10. Parfait.
You make me feel safe.
Ah, merci le mode facile, hein. Ah. Bon, après, ça va plus être si facile quand je vais devoir battre les boss. Mais là, pour l'instant, on se fait plaisir. L'Écosse qui commande depuis les toilettes. GG Nosy. Alors, qui est content? Toi. Donc, Félix, ça sera mêlé. Et... Cuirassé. Allez, mon grand.
Who is it? I can... Of course.
Très bien. Qui est content? Toi? Toi tu feras mêlée et cuirassé pour Ingrid. Ok, ok.
I thought. All right.
Hey there, Professor.
C'est difficile de faire des recommandations aux clients quand on ignore la valeur réelle de la marchandise. Je vais améliorer mes connaissances sur l'épée. Non, c'est pas ce que je veux de toi, donc non. T'imagines le prof il dit ça? Bah, j'aimerais bien être cavalière. Non.
It all turned out pretty
Tu seras
well.
danseuse.
And it's thanks to your efforts, Mercy.
Tu seras danseuse,
You're the
Dimitri,
one
et
who
c'est
did all
tout.
the hard work, Annie.
Tu fais pas chier.
It seems I've improved.
I'm a natural.
It's all coming together.
Et elle garde. Oh, oui.
Thank you.
Ah, ça y est. Ah oui, mais ils sont pas novices déjà. Ok. Ok. Attendez. Attendez. Déjà, Dudu. Tu pars en moine, mon chéri. Fais voir ta tenue en moine. Bof. Elles sont pas foufou les tenues pour l'instant. Bon. Allez, tu seras moine, mon chéri. Regardez comment il étudie là. Vas-y, tu peux le faire. Mais oui, mon chéri. Bravo.
I passed.
Je t'en fais passer des examens. Non plus Dimitri. Bah non, Dimitri, ça y est, t'es déjà passé, Dimitri. Bah pourquoi tu veux être... Non, non, tu seras pas soldat, tu es moine, c'est tout. Ok. Mais attendez, pourquoi Dimitri, tu comprends pas? Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On fait quartier libre ou on fait un combat? Mais au moins ils seront avancés et je vais pas trop galérer. Allez, on repart sur un combat quand même. pas. Bah, moi, c'est pas tellement l'heure, c'est juste pour qu'ils augmentent le niveau, mais... Et de toute façon, je peux pas boire le thé avec eux, donc c'est un peu inutile. Bon, allez, on va partir à la guerre. Bah, y a pas de thé en Écosse, ça sert à rien. Oh, il y avait un événement avec la pêche. Oh. Oh, c'est ballot.
Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Arrête de répéter ça.
Come back soon.
C'est parti.
I'll cut through.
Here goes.
What should I do? It's in...
Thank goodness. Feel.
Plantio, j'ai ta waifu.
Aye aye.
Je l'ai recruté.
I'll go. You're weak.
Your support is appreciated.
I'll give it my all.
You never had a chance. I must...
Non, pas encore. Là, les coffres, ils sont déjà ouverts. Malheureusement.
I'm on it.
Ready.
Here we go.
Stay focused.
Mince, ah, j'ai pas encore débloqué ce pouvoir, mince. Tant pis.
The fight continues.
Vas-y, Anna.
another way. Maybe...
Pas besoin de support, y'a personne qui a perdu de PV là, c'est incroyable.
What's done is done. Feel... I did what I had to. Have I...
Stay vigilant.
Give up. I sup-
Ok, toi, tu vas rester avec elle.
I'll go. Strong.
Just like that.
Ok.
Can't take much more.
Did you underestimate me?
Dudu, il est cheat au sang. C'est génial.
That one is expected. I like...
Ouais, pas aider Dudu.
I'll go.
Can't afford to lose.
I got...
Ok. Là.
well.
Oh là là là, Ingrid.
Doing my part. I expect no less.
Too easy.
My tech.
Aïe aïe aïe. Ah ça va. Ils ont tenu. Ok.
What's done is done.
Moi ils sont niveau 5-8, ça va. Ouais. Bon, en même temps, ils sont normalement, c'est une mission pour niveau 10, hein. Mais bon. Oui. Alors. Ouais, tu vas être foi et ah, vous êtes... Personne n'est content? Ah, mais c'est vrai, il faut que je fasse du quartier libre. Parce que si je les fais battre le dimanche, ils font la gueule toute la semaine. Oh, ils sont chiants. Oh là là, c'était une petite bataille de rien du tout, là. Y a personne qui veut travailler, sauf Anna? Ah non. Ah bah non. Mais quelle feignasse. Mais non. Oh putain. Bah ouais, mais du coup là ça gaspille tout là. Oh non. Mais c'est pas vrai. Oh, c'était qu'une petite bataille là. Vas-y, c'est bon. Bon, des feignants, hein. Oh yo. Courio. J'ai une classe de feignants.
Professor. Sorry.
That worked out well. It's all because...
C'est bon, j'ai compris. Oh là là, on va passer un dimanche. Ah bah quoique non, même pas là, pas besoin. Parce que ça va être l'événement. Bah vous savez quoi? On va repartir en bataille parce que vous êtes méchants. Voilà. C'est tout. Moi j'aime bien les batailles. Moi je suis un prof, je me soucie de votre, de votre avenir. L'avenir c'est la guerre. Donc voilà, on fait des batailles pour se préparer à la guerre. Voilà. Moi je suis un bon prof, moi. Oh là là, Ah. Arrête Furio, je vais pleurer. C'est vrai?
Ready.
What should I do?
I'll cut through. Over already. Slow.
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Quand même, Anna, c'est la seule qui a pas râlé. Hein. Ça, c'est une bonne élève, ça. Elle part à la guerre, elle râle pas.
Here we go. Let's keep our guard up. I'm getting...
Waouh. Mais c'est parce que c'est Fire Emblem. Là, tu fais un effort, Furio, mais sinon, d'habitude, tu t'en fiches.
Next time, bring your friends.
I had no choice.
Attends, il y a qui que j'ai manqué? Toi? La prochaine fois, je regarderai bien l'emploi du temps. J'ai pas fait attention. Faut que j'alterne une semaine de bataille et une semaine de quartier libre.
Is that all?
Ah mais c'est vrai, t'es mage noir aussi. T'as bien raison. Du coup, attends, il est quelle heure que je m'énerve? 23h bientôt. Va te coucher, Furio, du coup. Allez, Furio. Allez, ça dégage. Allez, va dormir.
Another way. I have improved.
Bah, tu devrais prendre exemple, Nekos, non? Tu te lèves à 5h demain.
Got too cocky.
That is that.
Maybe.
careful, please.
Oula, il rate toutes les attaques, c'est pas bon.
That worked out.
Quoi? Non, je crois pas que t'étais là. T'as dit que tu t'ennuyais et t'es parti. Je vais perdre, faut que je fasse gaffe.
Why am I even here?
You gotta try.
I had no choice.
Who's next? Each.
Ok, je crois que tout le monde est parti, c'est bon.
That's
Careful now.
Over already?
Stay vigilant. You're weak.
Aye aye.
Mais Félix, arrête de monter de niveau là, stop. Niveau 12 là, ouais, faut mourir là.
Stay focused.
as expected.
Non, même pas en plus. C'était pas lui que je voulais
I'm
monter.
counting on you.
C'était surtout Juju, mais il est mort. Tu vas jamais le finir, t'es un gros menteur, Furio. Va te coucher, allez. J'en ai marre des menteurs, moi. Tu vas encore faire Fire Emblem pour la 20e fois. C'est bon, hein. Je connais la chanson. Hein.
Can't afford to lose.
Vache! Elle était dure celle-là. Ah, c'est Annette? Non, je pensais que c'était Félix le héros. Ok, c'est Annette. Vas-y, Annette. Alors, en parlant de finir les jeux, gna gna. de Zibod en sueur. Ouais, bah pas tellement, vu que j'ai quand même perdu du. Ça, en permadev, ça pardonne pas, hein. Mais merci. Ah. T'as vu? Il s'appelle Xiao. C'est ma fierté, c'est mon sang. Oh, Dimitri! Bouh! Bouh! Je vais te lancer des boulettes de papier, t'es naze. Incroyable. Qu'est-ce que t'es nul! Mais attends. Eh, j'en ai de l'argent, hein. Moi, je voudrais qu'elle soit... Attends. On verra. Du coup... Bon, on est parti. L'embuscade sur MacDread. Attends, qu'est-ce que vous m'envoyez là? Merci. Je vais mettre ça quand je vais jouer avec Xiao. Ça lui va très bien. Après, j'en avais une autre, mais j'hésite à la mettre parce que c'est pas... C'est pas bien. Je sais pas si je la mets.
I have to say, it's a real honor to accompany such a brave and distinguished knight. None other than Catherine,
Merci.
wielder of Thunderbrand.
Il y a Hong Kong dans le titre. Tu vois de quoi je parle du coup? Et bienvenue.
You mean you don't know? My weapon is called Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics.
Non, c'est pas ce jeu, non.
Long time ago, the
Non, non,
goddess
Bella.
bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were passed down to their descendants. It's an...
Non, ça n'a rien à voir. Attends, je vous fais écouter. Ça vous dit rien? Attendez. C'est Hong Kong. One Kong. Non, Hong Kong Long Time. C'est ça. C'est Hong Kong Long Time, je crois. Ouais, c'est celui-là.
Mother love me long time, long time. Sucky, sucky, fucky, fucky, one ton, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. One ton, Hong Kong, one ton. One time, one time, one ton. Love me long time, feed of my long slong. Go back to Hong Kong, I'll send you back to Hong Kong. Terra, one ton, love me.
Comme il sait pas dire un mot chinois, il dit toujours Hong Kong. Voilà.
Honor to wield,
Ah, le
but I'm
niveau
afraid
de
there
mon
won't be any
stream,
chance for that
il
today.
baisse. Je suis désolée,
Our mission is to
Masato.
help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Oui, oui.
Why would Lonato incite
Mais
such
comme
a
là c'est
reckless
Fire
rebellion?
Emblem, je suis Reinhard.
You should know more about
Comment
that than any
vas-tu?
of us, Ash.
Well, I don't. Lonato never mentioned anything of the like to me.
Ah.
He probably didn't want you getting caught up in his own personal vendetta.
I'm Lonato's adopted son. He raised me as though I were his own blood. He was always so kind. I don't understand. I guess it has to do
Yes,
with
on est
Kristoff.
passé de Hong Kong à Piano
How much
Triste.
do you know about the tragedy of Dusker, Professor?
Non, je connais pas.
It's when the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker.
Tu es une
It
personne de
happened about
gouffre.
4 years ago.
Bienvenue.
It's okay, Catherine. Please, go on.
Right. Well, Lord Lonato's son,
j'ai pris la
Kristoff,
route
was accused of being
avec
involved in that
Dimitri.
whole awful affair.
C'est
He
la
was
première
executed
route
by
là
the
qu'on
church.
Attendez, attendez, quoi? Alors, du coup, Ash, il est à l'école dans l'église, en sachant que son père, il vient d'être exécuté par l'église. Ambiance.
Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lonato has harbored resentment toward the
Ah, mais
church
j'ai
ever
auto,
since.
hein. Mais auto, c'est pour les jeux
Well,
d'horreur.
to be more specific, his grudge isn't only against the church.
Comme il est très courageux.
It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report! The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided. Their numbers are far greater than we predicted. They
Si,
used
son
the
père
fog to slip
adoptif,
past
oui.
the knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Non mais attends, Masato. L'horreur, je fais très rarement. Vraiment, c'est occasionnel. Parce que c'est plus possible. Oui, tous les mardis, oui. Mais c'est un temps que j'allais chanter la chanson, mais non, j'arrête. Du coup... Oui, ça me... Ah, ça me fait pas trop peur, Masato, mais ce que je faisais, c'est que je jouais à des jeux qui me faisaient vraiment peur. C'est-à-dire Outlast, Slenderman, FNAF, des trucs comme ça, ouais, ça me fait peur, tu vois. Mais tout ce qui est Silent Hill, des trucs comme ça me fait pas trop peur. Moi, faut qu'il y ait des screamers et que ça soit... à la première personne. Là, ça me fait peur, tu vois. Là, je vais hurler. Là, ça va hurler dans les brancards. Ah oui, ça fait mal aux oreilles, hein. Vos petites oreilles, là. Non. Bah non, parce que c'est une ambiance Silent Hill. Après, j'aime beaucoup Silent Hill, hein, mais je vais pas avoir peur. Parce que les monstres, déjà, ils sont de tense. Tu peux leur mettre un petit chassé. Tu vois, ça passe. Ils tombent par terre, donc ça va. C'est pas eux qui vont me faire peur. Je crois que c'est bon, tout est prêt. On peut y aller. Oh non, FNAF, il y a les screamers tout le temps. Moi, ça me stresse. Oui, c'est très mignon.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy
Toi
might
aussi,
be,
t'es mignon quand tu
or
cries,
how many
Plantio.
of them there
On a
are.
même un clip de toi quand tu cries.
The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
Shouting from within the fog. It seems the knights are already battling.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, la brume, ouais, blablabla. Alors, ils sont niveau combien? 4, je vais leur rouler dessus. Voilà, je suis niveau 11, ils sont morts. Génial. Ça va être une hécatombe.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
Here goes.
Aye aye.
Non, peut-être pas un bruit de paix, mais un bruit tout court, ouais, peut-être.
What should I do?
Genre un cri, tout ça, ouais. Mais je le ferai pas.
Ready.
Non, non, non. Non, 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 je ferai pas ce genre de point de chaîne, c'est mort.
I'll give it my all.
Ouais, c'est vrai, tu avais fait peur, oui, sur CSP. Ok. Alors, déjà, le tien, c'est lequel, Masato? Dis-moi le tien, que je réfléchisse. Moi, je dirais du doué. J'aime bien des doués, là. Ouais, des doués, j'aime bien. C'est mon petit rouleau de cannelle. Ah ben... Tu as du goût. On aime la cannelle ici. Je vais le tuer, c'est bon. Okay. Dédoué. Bélave, t'es trop drôle. Arrête, je vais pleurer. Alors. Tu me fais rire quand même, Bella. Enfin, Parce que TTM qui me disait oh, Nosy, faut faire attention hein, à ton adresse et tout. Hein. Le gars, il vient de lâcher sans pression. Bref. Mais enfin. D'accord, Belaf. Oh, rien, Belaf, c'est rien. C'est rien, chouchou. Elle est cheatée, Annette, c'est bien ma chérie.
Lord Lenato, please don't die. I am sorry. But did you really think you would get away with this?
Vous voyez qu'il y a un problème, hein. C'est bizarre. Hein. Je parle pas de Bella, enfin je parle du jeu. Mais oui, Maubeuge, Tourcoing, Wattigny Templemar, De Forêt, Rovaranda. Ah, que des beaux noms.
I won't let...
Bah, arrête de voler mon XP, Catherine, là, s'il te plaît. Rowaranda. Mais tu sais pas le dire. Ouais, non, oui, c'est parce que ça... oui, c'est écrit bizarrement, mais ça se prononce pas comme ça. Oui, je vois ce que tu veux dire. Oui, oui. Il y en a, ils disent rouste... Comment ils disent? Il y en a un, il a... C'était à la fac, il avait dit rouste, Warandin. J'ai fait, mais de quoi tu parles? De quelle ville tu me parles? J'ai fait, ah, Rovarandin, d'accord. Là, c'est nous aussi, on l'écrit bizarrement. Ah, on le prononce bizarrement. Bah, c'est comme le forêt, il y en a ils disent le forest. Ça par contre ça me fait pleurer quand... Non mais je vais vous dire un truc marrant, c'est que dans le train, la voix automatique elle disait le forest et les gens ils se sont tellement plaints qu'elle la redit bien la dame parce que les gens ils se plaignaient, ça leur faisait trop mal. Oh là là. Vas-y, repose-toi bien, Masato. Et merci. Eh, y a pas de petite victoire, d'accord? Vas-y, Catherine.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra.
Regardez-moi cette moustache. Yinji. Moustache sur 20, Yinji.
Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a knight of Theros!
Yinji valide.
The fog is cleared. There's nothing left to hide you or the filthy central church from the judgment of the goddess.
Et je crois qu'en fonction de la maison que vous choisissez, les élèves ils auront pas la même réaction. Je crois qu'Edelgard elle est pas du tout d'accord pour tuer Lonato, je crois. Et peut-être que je me trompe, mais je crois que c'est ça. Bah j'hésite. Neka c'était gênant. Ratio. Pas lu. Hante. Non, il va pas le dire, mais arrête, Bella! Ouais, il y a que Dimitri, il est à fond, Dimitri, par contre. Il est matrixé, hein, Dimitri. Hein. Je crois que Dimitri, il est de droite. Et Claude, il serait de gauche. Du coup, Edelgard, je sais pas, elle est quoi? Elle est centriste, peut-être? Je dirais centriste, Edelgard. Non, anarchiste. Ouais, Edelgard, c'est anarchiste. Les anarchistes, ouais. Ouf. Ah, tu fais mal, toi. Ok, tout le monde est mis à mal, là. Ouais, l'anarchiste, ouais. Bah si. Elle veut tout envoyer par terre, Edelgard. Mais du coup maintenant j'ai envie de faire un montage de Fire Emblem avec la voix de Mélenchon. Il dit je dénonce. Non, je vais pas le faire. Bah alors bah on a droit d'aimer les filles, Bella, fin. Punaise, comment on fait déjà pour tuer les cuirassés? Je crois que c'est la magie qui les tue. Est-ce que c'est ça? On va tenter. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est la magie. Ok. Non, je crois pas, Ginji. Mais là, j'ai fini la première tasse. Je suis partante pour un deuxième round, là. Je veux bien. Ok, je vais soigner. Y a personne à soigner, là? Si. On va essayer d'augmenter les liens. Ah bah un thé cookie, parfait. Ok. Ah, ça lui fait rien. Eh, Kinji, est-ce que tu l'as mis en réveil matin? C'est une question que je me pose, mais... Non. Mais non, Kinji. Kinji, quand il parle le matin, il met ça. Oh là là, qu'est-ce qui te tue toi par contre? H. Ah non, par contre, H, c'est son père? Mince, je lui fais tuer son père adoptif, là. Oh, c'est méchant. Je suis en train de trauma, là. Oh, c'est pas bien.
I can still serve.
Oula, par contre, il est fort, papy. Ah, y a personne qui est fort là chez moi? Ah, y a moyen. C'est bon.
That vile woman. Christophe.
C'est bon.
Forgive me.
Ouais, c'était l'épée, son point faible.
Lonato,
I never thought I'd see Lonato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
C'est qui l'héros? Annette encore. Dis donc, c'est ma chouchou là. Eh ben.
Why did this happen? Lonato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all.
Ah ouais, c'est violent la route Lyon. Mon chouchou.
I had to. I know I had to. I know that. But still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
Maman, il va aller pleurer.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
Attends, on a tué des civils? Ah! C'est la réalité de la guerre.
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons! We shouldn't have killed them! We should have found another way! I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause, that they take life to protect it. But is it truly okay to take any life you please, all in service of some implacable just cause? Lord Lonato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace. I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lonato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea.
Oh, la fameuse... Ouais.
We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
C'est genre tu te balades avec avec ça sous ton armure, normal.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped. I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians.
Ouf! Ah ouais, Riyad. Ah ouais, wow.
I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to
Ça c'est ma chérie. Elle y va pas par quatre chemins.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lonato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Ouais, mes élèves, ils vont bien.
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seiros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Je vais aller rassurer mes élèves quand même. Ils doivent être dans un état. Surtout H. Pauvre chouchou.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The goddess's rite of rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garrig Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure
Ça y est, il y a
to be
ça
in
infusé là. Ouf. Ça va? Ah, il reste une demi-heure, punaise. Le temps a passé vite quand je joue à Fire Emblem. Ah, l'église, alors l'église, elle est peut-être pas si gentille, mais elle me donne de l'argent quand même, hein. Ça, c'est bien.
Thanks.
Bon, j'ai compris. Là, ça va être... on va profiter du
So,
quartier libre.
Our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
Please, elaborate.
Why would Lord Lonato be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it?
Ah, ça va,
Isn't
Dimitri,
it
il est
possible
intelligent.
he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot, in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the
J'avoue, il a
ladies of the
loupé son
monastery.
examen, Dimitri, c'est
I
pas
mean,
bien, hein.
What would I do with my spare time?
Ça, c'est naze, hein.
You mean to say we should search the monastery? Try to find what the enemy is
C'est
truly
comme
after.
Nécos, hein.
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
Non, rien,
A
je
secret
vérifie si
meeting,
t'es là.
Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
V'là ma chérie.
Shamir is one of the
Et
knights
mon
of
chéri.
Seros, and this young man here is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Ils deviennent fous. Oh bah exactement. Bon allez, là c'est quartier libre parce que sinon mes élèves ils vont râler, ils vont pas vouloir travailler de la semaine. J'ai compris. Ah bah en plus, ah bah regardez, j'ai même pas droit, bah dis donc. C'est pas tellement un jeu à choix, hein. Ah bah super. Ah moi je voulais me battre. Pour rien faire.
Okay.
What the?
Maybe.
Est-ce que je peux récolter? Et je crois qu'il y avait soutien, j'ai pas vu. Parti.
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
Mais il va prendre un bain.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedue.
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it. I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
True, but I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
C'est mon dudu, hein. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez? C'est mon dudu de poche. Oula, Annette! Ah, la cuisinette.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
Dedue! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of
J'ai l'impression qu'ils disent
just a little.
doudou.
How did you manage that?
Je vais l'appeler comme ça, doudou.
I looked away for a moment and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Right, sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time.
Ah, ça c'est le charme des capitaines, hein, Bella.
Let us fix...
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Il y a tellement une tête à être dans un jojo. Il sourit jamais, il est toujours neutre comme ça.
Are you injured?
Toujours la même expression.
No.
Good.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty.
Bah attends, t'as quoi Ingrid là?
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedue. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology,
Oh,
and I will keep
Doudou,
my
non,
distance on all
Doudou.
other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
Mais il a la peau sombre
I
aussi, c'est
see.
peut-être pour ça que ça va pas.
Then I will accept your help. On the battlefield.
Understood.
Mais comment il va, H? Oula, H, il va parler à tout le monde.
I must have left it in the library. Oh, is that Felix?
Bien, j'en profite pour boire mon thé.
Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just
Bah,
curious who it belonged
Ginji,
to.
Félix, ça serait
Why
pas
not
ton
read a few
personnage
pages at
préféré?
least while you've
Ou alors
got it
t'en as un
open?
autre?
I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical Knight's
Parce que
Tale.
Félix, il a une
but
tête
it's
de
still
samouraï,
really
non?
good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
No, I despise them.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Oh,
Well,
peut-être,
for one
Nekos.
thing,
Mais
the
déjà, on va
knights in
faire
these
une tier list de
stories are always
samouraïs.
gallant and brave, and they always value things like friendship, loyalty,
Ouais, t'as
and
raison,
justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous.
Et toi, Belaf, t'aimes bien qui, Belaf?
Friendship, loyalty,
Belaf, il va dire
justice.
j'aime bien Nekos.
Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense.
Il a rien compris.
Fools who get themselves killed for nothing, only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know
Ah,
something,
t'aimes bien
Felix?
Doudou aussi?
You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him.
Eh, Ash, il est en train de lui dire hey, t'es comme un personnage d'animé.
I'm going to lend you this book.
T'es comme un
Really, I
shonen.
insist. Just give it a read, all right?
Tu me rappelles
Trust me,
Sasuke,
and
Félix?
you can tell me what you think when you're
Trop
done.
cool.
Why is this happening?
Oh non, ça a coupé. Oh bah tant pis.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
Bah non, ça a pas
What's the matter, Mercedes?
coupé.
I
Bah non.
accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Allô?
Let me taste it.
Nekos pue, est-ce que vous m'entendez? Nekos, il fait pipi.
Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh?
Attends, mais peut-être pas pour toi.
You're an amazing cook, Ash.
Genji!
My dad used to own a restaurant.
Ça
I
coupe
helped
pour
out
toi,
a lot
Genji?
around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard.
Ah, et si, peut-être ça
I might
coupe, hein?
learn
Parce
something if I
que...
watch you cook.
Je sais pas. Mais en tout cas, moi, ça montre pas que ça
No
coupe. hein.
promises. I just have a little bit of
Ok,
experience,
c'est Nekos,
that's
quoi.
all.
Bah,
But
Nekos,
look
sors
at
des
you,
toilettes.
you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm
Ça
quite
capte
good at
pas, hein.
baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't
Merci,
like
Taos.
spicy food. It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
Eh,
I don't
dites
know,
pas,
maybe.
dites pas de conneries
What
parce
makes
que
you say that?
y a pas Ginji. Regardez, Ginji, il est là. Regarde Ginji. Non mais t'excuses pas. T'as juste les deux là qui en ont profité pendant que t'étais pas là. Ils se
Oh,
sont dit,
this won't end
vas-y,
well.
je vais sortir une connerie.
If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes.
T'inquiète,
Let me show
Ginji.
you. That one goes best with
C'est
meat,
vraiment des
but for
enfants,
stir fry, what you really
Vous êtes
want
vraiment
is
des
this.
gamins. hein. Oui, ça devait être une mini coupure peut-être. Et Nekos, il a bien réagi pour une fois. Punaise, il a paniqué, hein. Il a fait oh, oh non.
Oh, Ash, are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped.
Attendez, je teste un truc.
A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Because the enemy line will be here.
Parce que t'es
That's
immunisé,
it.
Taos.
Okay, now try using that same technique.
T'as eu
and
trop
applying it to
l'habitude
this
avec
other
Nekio.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see.
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a
Moi,
lot of
vous êtes
studying.
mignons tous les
I
deux.
really admire that.
Je vais vous marier, je
I
pense.
suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But
C'est quand même
necessity
grave.
aside,
La
it's
prof,
nice
elle
to hear
décide
you
quand
say
même de
that.
qui va marier qui. Hein. Je décide de tout. Je suis un dictateur.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Mais il y a un ancien Fire Emblem qui fait
Ingrid,
ça aussi.
You gave me a start.
On le
How
fera.
long
Hein.
have you been standing there?
Not too long.
Et c'est encore pire
Apologies for
parce que
startling
le
you.
Fire Emblem que je vais
Must be a
faire,
great book for you to be
c'est
so
pas
deeply
comme
engrossed in it.
Awakening où c'est une génération.
So captivated.
Là, il y en a trois.
It's
Il y a
quite an old
3
book.
générations.
One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Je
Ah,
vais...
It must be the sword of Typhon,
Oui,
then, yes?
3. Pas
Oh,
1,
so you know it.
pas 2, 3.
Oh yes.
On
I
n'est
know it
pas
quite
prêt.
well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Typhon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Lug to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed.
Je pense que je vais faire
He was the
anarchiste
very
des nuits
picture of
debout.
the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around
Enfin,
the
si vous
middle
voulez
of the
dire nuit
book.
debout, non?
Ah, the part about the war of the eagle and lion? That's my favorite part. In a flash, Typhon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Typhon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished.
Eh mais du coup, Claude, ouais, c'est la maison des gilets jaunes en fait.
I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never
Il était
outgrow
bien ce
them.
personnage.
I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste! That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Ça va là, pour l'instant les discussions elles sont mignonnes. Ils discutent de livres. Ça va. C'est mignon.
Hello, Felix. I see you're here to train as well.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
With that mouth of yours, you grow more like your brother every day.
Shut up. And stop walking around on your hind legs. You're not fooling me.
I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so.
Because I know what you really are. A beast, craving blood.
A beast craving blood, am I? I assume you're speaking of the events 2 years ago. Last time we met outside the academy?
I am.
Il se passait quoi?
The way you suppressed that rebellion, it was ruthless slaughter, and you loved every second. I remember the way you killed your victims, how you watched them suffer. And your face, that expression, all the world's evil packed into it. That was our first battle. I remember it vividly. Oh, something wrong? Go ahead and deny it, you wild boar.
I deny nothing, Felix.
Well then. I suppose the Dimitri I once knew died during that slaughter in Dusker, along with my brother.
Perhaps you're right.
Hurry up and get out of my sight. I don't make a habit of talking to beasts.
Wow, quelle discussion charmante. Oh, allez les filles, venez on discute de shopping là parce que ils m'ont déprimé.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
Merci.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I wanna browse too.
Mais c'est tellement la vraie vie aussi, les mecs qui font que s'embrouiller. What?
Annie, is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming!
What?
Annie, run!
This is far enough. We should be safe.
I hope so. But what were you thinking?
Mais notre sortie shopping.
That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
You're actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Attends, elle est choquée parce qu'elle l'a défendu, mais... Mais Mercedes... Mais Mercedes, t'es sérieuse? Oh non!
Nightfall? Already? Suppose I'd better wrap up.
Good work with your training today, Ingrid. Here's something to wipe up the sweat.
Whoa, Mercedes. Hi. Hello. How long have you been... Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've been here since you started.
That long? Huh. Well, my apologies for not having noticed you. I get so caught up in training, you know. But why are you here? I can't imagine it was too terribly interesting watching me.
I disagree. I just couldn't help but admire your training technique. I have to say, you are very impressive. I'm nowhere near as graceful as you.
Graceful? I wouldn't say that, but thank you. If I'm to be honest, I'm the one who admires you.
Goodness, me? How so?
You're always so put together. You hold yourself with such poise and have such a keen eye for fashion. I mean, even the handkerchief you handed me smells like... lavender, is it? It's just lovely.
That perfume is a favorite of mine. I'm so glad you like it.
Even the fact that you thought to put perfume on your handkerchief is delightfully foreign to me. I'd never have thought of that.
I'll gladly share some with you. You're welcome to come visit my room whenever you'd like.
Tu parfumes tes mouchoirs, Nekas?
How does that sound?
That sounds really nice. Yes. Sipping tea and having a chat. It's unlike me, but it sounds lovely.
From now on, we'll meet up whenever we have time. We can go right now if you're free.
Oh, no need to trouble yourself and rearrange things for me.
It's no trouble at all. You'll never know if you're the type who enjoys chatting over tea if you never try.
All right then.
Oh, Belaf, ça doit être tellement dégueulasse, toi. Oh, Belaf, dégage. Oh. On parle de raffinement, pas de trucs éco plus. Tu serais capable de mettre des produits toilettes, toi, dans les mouchoirs.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this. But on horseback,
Non, il y a
your
des
handling of
mouchoirs
a lance
qui
is
sentent
far
la
superior.
menthe, non? Des trucs comme ça.
Can't I be allowed to have my own
Mais moi, ça
area
me
of
pique le nez,
expertise?
ce genre de mouchoir.
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way,
Ouais, t'aimes
where did
que
you learn that
les
fierce
trucs
jab of yours?
dégueulasses, Nécos, ouais, je
I'm
vois le
pretty
genre.
sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it. Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Ah, yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well now, he never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Dusker. Since we lost Glenn, along with so many others.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed
Moi, ce
so
que je fais,
much.
c'est que je parfume beaucoup
Despite the sorrow,
mes
I
écharpes.
intend to become a powerful knight. A knight
Mon
like
manteau
yourself.
aussi, je le parfume.
And like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of
Mes
my
pyjamas.
homeland, the holy kingdom of
En
Fargus,
fait, il y a tout qui est
and for
parfumé.
all who have died protecting it.
Je crois que je suis tellement
To that
parfumée que
end,
mon chat il finit
I
par
hope you
sentir
will
le
spar with me
parfum.
again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my
Comme il se
pleasure.
colle à moi.
After all,
Bah ouais, non,
I
mais
value
c'est
our
vrai.
trading
Hein.
sessions
Il
as much as you do.
il sent la fleur. Il sent les. Bah, le parfum que j'ai là, Nina Ricci là.
I'd better
Des
avoid the
fleurs de
training
pomme.
grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume
Oh
you've
non,
been
Belaf, t'en
wildly
es là.
carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Ah, Your Highness, hello.
Ah bah,
No,
mais
I
là,
was not
venant de toi,
wildly
je
carousing
suppose que
with
oui,
women.
t'es un
It
éco
was only
plus.
the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night. But you must learn the art of moderation.
Néco plus.
Again
Punaise, ça
and
serait
again, you
parfait,
end up
Belaf.
wandering the streets until the early morning.
C'est bien.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway. I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
Belaf qui mettrait
With
pas
your
du
brute
brut.
strength, a knock
Alors
on the
Belaf,
head
il met du
could knock the
scorpio.
life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about
Waouh,
this?
Belaf,
I'll
beau
try to
gosse.
behave, and you'll
J'en
try
ai
to loosen
plus.
up.
If
Super.
I do as you wish,
Ouais, mais
will you
Belaf,
truly
Belaf,
promise
tu
to
dis ça, mais
improve your
t'as quand
behavior?
même du bon
What'd
parfum,
I just
arrête,
say?
Belaf.
Of course I'll behave. A knight of Fargus never
Arrête.
goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. But you had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah.
J'aime bien, il le sort comme ça, boum, parfum de luxe.
Oh, Dimitri, you
Ah
always
oui,
take
mon
even the silliest things
Yves
so
Saint
very
Laurent.
seriously.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
This should
Mais
be
je préfère
fun.
mon brut. Oh là là. Espèce de diva, va.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a
Ouais, ça dure une fois
teeny
par
tiny
an.
moment of your time?
Ou quand
Sure.
tu iras voir la
I can
Nausichou,
spare a
non
moment or two.
Bélaf.
I was wondering.
La Nausichou,
Do you
tu
have
sors
any
le terre
interest in
d'Hermès, non?
fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Ou non, quand tu vas voir
But you're
Nécos.
missing out on something
Bah oui,
so
je suis
fun.
bête.
I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't
Mais
a top
si, allez, on va
priority.
se maquiller.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't
Oh, mais c'est trop
necessarily
dommage
need a ton of
que
makeup
que
or
Doudou il
things
se
like that for
maquille
the job.
pas. Oh.
I'm just saying.
J'aurais coiffé
I
les
really
cheveux.
think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe?
C'est quoi le
I
lien que je
guess.
fais?
That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment
Ouais,
to lose.
si c'est
Here,
Jacouille,
take this makeup
je
kit,
te banne.
Play around with the colors and see what speaks to you.
Oh non.
Now, wait just a...
Hey la team, vous avez l'écran de I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face
Attendez,
yet.
attendez.
What? Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just
Oh. Ah, j'ai mal. Ah, je vais mourir. Je vais crever. Kitchi, je vais mourir. Ah. Ah, de malaise. Non, mais Taos, nous aussi, on avait... on a eu quoi? On a eu quand même René la taupe et tout. Nous aussi, on avait de la merde. Et... Ah, c'est juste qu'on a tous de trucs, mais bon. Oh là là. Ouais, on a eu chacun nos problèmes. La vache.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
I hear that a lot.
Il y a un délire que j'ai découvert aussi, que les gens
Father
aiment
was
bien,
always
c'est
busy with
Skibidi
work,
Dibi
so he
Toilette.
wasn't around much.
Vous connaissez?
But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing
Non,
on me.
Skibidi Dibi Toilette.
Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father. He worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him
C'est
take
ça,
a
Belaf?
rest.
Je sais pas.
I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
C'est ça.
I'll admit, it was a bit lonely growing up. But I understand.
Ça vient d'une série animée,
Father
je crois.
loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Un grand frère d'animé.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all. It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I had a little sister like you. What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether? And don't mention it to anyone.
Parce que j'ai découvert ça parce que j'avais vu un short YouTube. C'était un enfant qui se faisait vacciner et il se faisait filmer. Et pour se rassurer, le gosse il arrêtait pas de chanter Skibidi toilette. Et c'était bizarre, c'était un peu étrange. Ah, Manuela, qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Professor, I hope you're well. As for
Bon, mais là,
me,
si c'est encore un truc de merde, je le poste pas. Hein.
Splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such
Ah oui,
an
je vois ce que c'est.
uproar
Mais
must
non, Belaf,
have,
c'est bon, Belaf.
beyond reason,
Stop.
drawn his attention away from me. Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Ah oui, punaise, je peux augmenter
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Oui, c'est vrai, on peut parler à certains professeurs et ils augmentent nos stats. C'est vrai que ça peut être bien. Ah, Anna.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand. Hey, how about a favor?
Ah oui, je peux faire des formations. Mais non. Ok.
Professor.
Ah bah, je me doute qu'elle plaît.
Professor, while the investigation is important, don't forget to make if we have to battle and we don't know who our enemy is.
Attends, je vais t'offrir des... Ouais, toi, t'aimes bien ça.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Ah, et ça te motive en plus. Super. Le syndrome Genshin, comment ça? Bah, après, Genshin, c'est pas si gênant. Ça va, non? Ce que les gens en font, c'est pas gênant, non? Ah, ou peut-être je suis aveugle, mais...
Setting fire to the stables to
Ça va?
distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
Ah oui, je vois, oui. Ouais, je vois ce que
Please, do
c'est.
me
Ouais.
a favor.
Ok. Belaf, t'es un peu trop
Been in
renseigné
town
quand même.
procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear. I have something to ask of you.
Dis donc, il y a beaucoup de quêtes là.
see. If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, we had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead. Will you do me a favor?
Oh bah il y a des trucs perchés, ça peut être bien. Hein.
Hey.
Faut pas juger.
Let's see.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Oh là là, mais regardez, il y a beaucoup de quêtes là. Va te coucher toi.
Right. Well,
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally
Mais comment t'as
unthinkable.
découvert cette
We have
musique
a
du
lot
quoi
more
couper
security,
Belaf?
what with the goddess's right of
Parce
rebirth
que même en Écosse on n'a pas entendu parler apparemment. Et pourtant en Écosse c'est un sacré cassos. Hein.
Professor, here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Professor.
May I sit? Hello there. Speaking of... Hey! Hey!
Professor.
Hey, Professor. Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him?
J'aimerais bien
He's a pretty
l'engager
big
lui
deal in the
Gaspard, il est
Empire.
mignon.
He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that. Hey, I got a favor to ask. Hey, Professor. Here. No?
Ah non, pas encore, ok. Pas encore.
Professor, do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault.
Cette tête de
I
Germain.
say treasure, but I do not mean silver
T'es un
and
prêtre,
gold
toi?
and jewels.
T'es un
It mostly
bouffon?
contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Non mais ça c'est l'église orthodoxe, c'est pas possible. Protestante, je veux dire, pardon.
Professor?
Okay?
Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Ok.
No.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Saros. Could it be that
Eh, mais
someone
il
has
ressemble
spread
à
these
Belaf.
rumors of an assassination plot
Il a le
merely
même
with the
nez
intention
carré,
to
là.
hinder the celebration? It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but... The god. Could it be that someone?
Tiens, du thé.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Ah, ça y est. Oui, je peux boire du thé. Genji.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from
Non, même pas,
centuries
non, c'est
past.
surtout les nez carrés.
I hear that stuff is fancy, but
C'est
not
pas
very
commun des
drinkable.
personnages
I
avec
doubt anyone would go to the
une
trouble
tête
of
comme ça, là,
stealing it.
une tête mosaïque là. Une tête du Moyen-Âge là. On a une tête du Moyen-Âge, Bella. Ouais, t'es une mosaïque quoi. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a un terrain d'entraînement. Allez Dimitri, rends-moi fier. Bon, niveau 12, bon, il est mort.
Too slow. Stand down. Over already.
Oh là là, est-ce que Dimitri va gagner?
Too slow. I must stay focused.
La tension est palpable.
Saw that coming. Who's next?
Mais attendez, les coups d'épée, ça lui fait rien? Ah si, quand même.
Who's next? I must stay focused.
I'm glad I asked you.
Bah voilà.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Oh mais on peut rien t'offrir, je voulais du thé avec toi. Oh.
Really?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon?
Mais lui, il a une tête à boire du thé tous les jours. Tout le temps.
Intriguing.
Adman.
I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps
Fais du
draw
cup of
thieves.
tea.
However, there's no one but me who could make use of them. Oh, thank you.
Dès qu'il se lève, il a son thé à côté de lui.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find
Ils ont l'air
anywhere
tellement
else.
gentils, les moines et
But
les
once you
prêtres
are
dans
here,
cette
you can
église.
read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to
Ils
the
inspirent la
trouble of
douceur
stealing.
quand même.
Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way,
I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
Let's see. Thanks for your help. So, there is something that the church values above all else. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak. Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the Holy Mausoleum.
Oh non, c'est pas avec toi, je vais prendre le thé. Désolée. Doudou. Il est où, Doudou? Oh, mais il y a les abysses! Non, attendez, je vais prendre un thé avec Yuri. Je suis désolée, hein. Mais non, attendez. On va voir Bella. Mais non. Ah oui, les abysses. T'es vraiment un cassos. Tais-toi. Attendez, mais c'est où les abysses? Ah, comment on fait pour aller dans les abysses? Ginchi. Comment on fait ça? Il doit avoir un moyen, il y a peut-être une trappe. Mince, comment on fait? Mais si, je me rappelle. Si. Mais je crois qu'on doit parler à une dame ou quelque chose comme ça qui nous emmène aux abysses. Attends, il doit y avoir une dame des abysses. C'est obligé. Faut trouver.
What the? Professor!
C'est peut-être toi, non, Sotis?
A hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone
Attends, je peux prendre le thé avec toi?
A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing. A hero's relic.
Ah non, pourquoi? Ok. Mon fait. Ah, ça doit être toi. Oui, c'est bon, on a trouvé. C'est bon, là, ça commence. Je vais épouser Yuri. C'est parti. La fabuleuse. Il met du maquillage et tout. Il est incroyable.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have a small request.
Ooh.
Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not from around
Chocolat.
here. Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance. Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help, yeah? Can't blame you. Look, I get it. You're the new professor. You've got a lot on your plate. You need backup? I'm your guy. Fine, you've talked me into it. But I'm gonna need you to sweeten the deal, if you catch my drift.
Oh, il peut venir, vas-y, viens.
Beautiful. Now about that sweetening. I'll need to attend.
Oh, génial. Mais attends, il est où, Yuri? Ah, il est là. Oh, toi.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me.
Oh là là
I
là
do
là là.
advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. You really know what I like, don't you? Want my help, hmm? Sure, why not? But I don't do... In exchange, let me attend the lectures you give those noblemen. It's a deal.
Oh,
if you're wondering why I won't come up to you, it's because I've got people to watch over in Abyss.
Ah, je l'aime bien, elle aussi.
Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface. Even here, people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Mais bon, faut que je me calme parce que si je prends tous ceux de l'Abyss, ils vont penser que je fais du favoritisme. Non mais c'est quoi ça? Il squatte là? Mais c'est quoi ça? Mais c'est... Eh, n'est quoi ces vélaf là? Oh, faut arrêter hein. Bon bah je peux pas prendre le thé avec eux, tant pis. Bon, on va boire le thé, mais on peut pas avec Yuri, donc on va choisir quelqu'un d'autre. Ah oui, et puis c'est vrai que chaque personnage a un thé préféré. C'est vrai. Mince alors. Bon, on va commencer par Doudou. Où est Doudou? Il est là. Doudou.
The monks declined my offer of assistance.
Oh.
They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Viens, on va prendre le thé, mon chéri.
My thanks.
Eh oui.
Did you need something? My thanks. Bitter, is it not?
Alors, on va parler de quoi? Ah lui, il aime bien le jardinage.
Yes.
Ça marche, ça marche. On est bon là. L'allié idéal. Oui, c'est bon, on a pécho. C'est bon, il est ok là. Il est open, il est open.
Bitter, is it not? Was there something you wanted to discuss?
Il est gêné là. Ah, réprimandé. Merde. Ah je fais quoi? Je sirote le thé. Je sirote. Ah, c'est bon. C'est ça qu'il fallait faire. C'est bon. Hihi. Eh.
Why are you staring?
Ah bah je sais pas moi. Eh, punaise, quand je vais boire le thé avec l'autre qui est torse nu, mais je vais me faire plaisir hein, sur les angles. Je vais le chatouiller.
It was delicious. I hope you will invite me again.
Ah ouais, et quand on boit du thé, on a plus de charme.
That is not mine. That is not mine. That is not mine.
Pas le tien, hein.
That is not. That is not
Oh,
mine.
bah t'as rien, ok. Bah je crois que j'ai fait tous les... Attends. Ah, le soutien. Yes. Objectif, je crois que j'ai tout fait. Non, pas objectif, c'est... Ouais, les quêtes. J'ai fait toutes les quêtes? Ah non. Salut Kaneshi. Ah, ça y est, j'ai débloqué la discussion. Super. Ça va et toi?
Did you want something? I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner. They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise. Yes, they are.
Oh, il sourit. Oh, il s'est rendu compte. Oh, bah mince.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks. I see. Was there something else you wanted? Then please, excuse me.
Pas facile d'avoir une conversation avec lui. En effet. Mais ça l'a boosté. Bah du coup on peut y aller. pouvoir faire les cours. Et après on va chez Nekio. Alors...
It's
Ok.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks.
Ok. Oh, tu vas être ma meilleure danseuse, Yuri. Je te le dis tout de suite. Pareil toi, une danseuse. Ma gagneuse.
Guess I'm it. You're good, Pete.
Bah tu vois. Bravo.
Brings
Ouais, t'es un bon travailleur. C'est bien.
I'd like to ask you something.
J'ai aucun talent pour le dessin, peu importe le soin que j'y mets, je ne vois aucune amélioration. L'image est très claire dans ma tête, mais je suis incapable de la coucher sur le papier. Continuez à dessiner, tant pis si vous n'êtes pas doué. Les dessins parfaits sont tout aussi intéressants. Ouais, voilà, ça je dirais.
Really?
Ah, mais je sais pas conseiller!
Friend.
Épée, autorité. Non, mon chéri, tu vas rester épéiste. Oh, oui! Oh! Oh! Oh, le thé des
What's
anges.
the latest, pal? Got any hot tips for making gold fast?
Punaise, je vais tout donner.
Thanks. Not bad at all.
Oh punaise, mais je sais pas ce qu'il aime. Qu'est-ce qu'il aime?
Really?
Les enfants?
Of course.
Notre premier rang... Non. Ah, c'est bon.
Really?
Du bon travail.
Oh
Ouais.
no.
T'as l'air d'être un bosseur.
That tea was delicious. Hey, think I can drink the next cup in one go?
Mais je peux pas mater ses pecs, c'est nul. Oh, c'est nul. Bon, c'est pas grave.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
I want to leave. Don't make me do this.
I'm not...
Professor.
There's so much left to learn.
Well...
Il va pas y arriver, c'est un naze. Ah si, c'est bon. Bravo.
Good result.
Oh, ma chérie, elle a pas réussi.
Next.
C'est pas grave, ça arrive. Tiens, mais bon, on sauvegarde. En plus, il y a une quête. Bah, génial. Allez, direction Nekio. Va te coucher, Nécos, mon Dieu! Tu te réveilles à 5 heures. Merci à vous. Bah oui, bonne nuit tout le monde. Bonne nuit, Nécos. Bonne nuit, Bélaf. À demain, bonne nuit, Neko.